This is Stacia, and we're gonna play a training game on chess.com. I lost my last one, so I'd really like to get a win this time, but to do that, I'll just have to play fairly fast, at least in the opening and the early middle game. So let's go into a Smith-Morra Gambit. Yay, he accepted the Gambit. E5. This is actually an interesting move. It's kind of dubious a little bit, but on the other hand, okay, I'm just gonna play normal so far. This chronically weakens, these squares here, so probably bishop c4 is probably the move. Then I can think about like knight g5 or queen b3, or even queen d5 sometimes. Okay, stop knight g5, but okay, is queen d5 anything? Let's think about it. I guess there's queen f6, queen e7, on queen b3, knight a5. I will take on f7. I feel like queen b3 is correct here, so I'm going to play it. I also have knight to b5 ideas, trying to get the fork. So queen e7. I could play knight d5. If knight b5, I feel like he'll just go d6. Can I make use of that, or what? So if knight to e5, the only problem is I block my battery. But on knight to e5, it's an active move. He'll have to move his queen again. Probably queen d8 is like one of the best moves. And then I have time to develop again. So, but then he has time for knight a5. I could also just develop now. It's possible to do that as well. So I could just castle. I could play bishop e3. I guess he's kind of threatening this, actually, which would force me to trade queens. It's kind of annoying. So I might want to go knight e5, actually. Knight e5 and queen here. I get the fork, then I trade. So let's do this and see how he deals with it. And then I could even think about bishop d2 to stop knight a5. Also stops checks there as well. I don't feel like it's a good move, though. So if I just castle, there's knight a5. All right, I'm just going to play this. It stops his idea. One of the most annoying ideas for me, anyway. Because I'd like to maintain my battery on the f7 square. So it also stops queen e5. It stops bishop e4 check. Wow, that's a weird move. Okay, so now he can't play d6. So maybe I can make use of that somehow. I'm not sure how. I mean, when I move my knight, I actually have tempo on the F pawn. So I could just play knight e3. So if I go knight to e3, he goes here, I take with check, king f8. Could literally take, knight f5. I think knight e3 might be good. On knight e3, could he just go knight to f6? I mean, I will just take then, though, right? So I think I'll just play it. Bishop d6 feels awkward to me. Not quite believing that move. Okay, so now I have knight f5. That looks kind of good. I mean, what is he going to do there? I'm not even going to think about it. I'm playing this. It looks super annoying. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm on this. I'm on this. He cannot castle. He can't protect f7 again. On queen f8, I can't even decide if I want to take on f7 and trade and then take the bishop with check, or if I want to just take the bishop and then take on f7. It feels like the queen might be vulnerable on d6, so I kind of want to do that one the most. Yeah, I think so. Though getting that dark square bishop also seems good. But I would have to give up my light square bishop. So maybe we just, if we take this with check, he takes, I go check. I can still castle kingside because my knight's guarding that, so it should be fine. So let's just do this, I think, right? Like just knight takes bishop. This should be a pretty good position, I would say. Just trying to see if he has any like crazy threats or something, but I don't think so. And I might even play like bishop h5, threatening mate on f7. If he doesn't go king f8, I will take that knight. So, okay, bishop h5 is definitely an option. He would have to go g6. That does weaken his position more. But do I have anything better than that? I'm actually wondering, like, what if bishop h5, g6, and then castles? And if they take my bishop, I play check. And when they take, I win the queen. That seems pretty interesting. I like bishop h5 because it kind of just forces this, forces him to defend. And g6 seems like the most natural move, but then I could castle, but maybe not. There's checks and stuff like that, so, You know, I also have this idea I could play for, which looks really interesting. So I could try this to go for taking the knight and play there. That also looks really annoying. So if I do this, he could move the knight. I mean, then I take it, right? So he would have to move the knight and attack my queen, but both squares are covered. So I would just take, and play here. There's no way to block it or anything. That looks really annoying too. So I think I might play that. So on this move, he'll have to move his queen again. But then I'm just taking the knight, which is kind of lame. Because I don't have to take right away. I'm doing this one, though. It just feels a little bit more forcing to me because he basically has to move the queen now. If he moves the knight, I'll do it right away. So he's got to move the queen again, and that's sort of like, that's not what he wants to do. Oh, I didn't see that move. Okay, that makes sense, actually. Take, take. Yeah, actually, I didn't see that move. If I had, I don't think I would have played it. Okay, but if he wants to take my bishop, I guess he can. I'm thinking about knight h4, actually. With the ideas of knight f5, knight g6, or queen f3, check, or queen g3. So if I do that, he will take. I take with a pawn. Oh, his knight will get into d4, won't it? Yeah, it's kind of annoying. So I better leave my knight there and just castle, I think. Now, do I want to go queenside? That's an option. I could go queenside. I actually like it a lot. So if I do this, though, and he goes check, I really couldn't care less if he takes this pawn. Thank you for opening this. So after this and check, I probably could just play king to b1. I don't think I have to worry about anything there. So I'm probably going to just do that. Okay. I mean, look at my development. He can have the bishop because the development like makes up for that, right? And also if he takes, I still have tricks because after takes, and like knight here, and takes. Yeah, if he takes with the queen, I win the queen with check. Or I do this one. Yeah, so he's stopping that idea, which seems awfully slow to me. I kind of want to just take. If he takes with a knight, I think I can do this anyway, right? Okay, I'm going to play this. I hope I'm doing the right thing, but I don't think he can take with a knight, which is part of why I'm doing it. Oh, he gets check. Okay, but Might take this pawn too, I guess. So if king b1, he takes a check. So if this move, I can take here. So there takes, that seems better. Let's do that. I guess there's this now, possibly. Wow, well now I have takes followed by check. And he would have to block with the queen because I'm covering that with my queen. So if I take here, that's on here, it's threatening checkmate. And if he takes it, he gets mated. That seems pretty good to me. So I really like knight takes e5. Let's just see if he has anything forcing. I guess he could take here or something, but yeah, then I just checkmate. So that feels like a game over move. Could be wrong. It won't be the first time I was surprised. But that just feels like game over. Like, I'm just taking advantage of the lack of development. I keep telling my students, develop and castle, develop and castle. One day they'll listen. I have one student who listens. Sophia listens, and she broke 1,000. See? That's all you have to do. Develop and castle, and you break 1,000. I'm just kidding. She works really hard at chess, and she's quite brilliant, which also helps, I'm sure. I guess I'm bringing that up, though, because I'm super proud of her. I knew her since she was, littler. She's 11 now. I think I met her when she was like, well, I knew about her when she was like 7 maybe or 8. And then I only started working with her directly maybe like a year ago or so. But she has a twin sister named Olivia. Olivia is also really good at chess. She's 980. So she's going to break 1,000 in like 10 seconds. Also, like a twin would. That's what you'd expect from a twin, right? But it's kind of cute because Sophia has a more attacking style, but Olivia has more of a defending style. She seems to like to run her king around and get checked a bunch of times and like win with an extra pawn. And she likes endgames and stuff, so it's kind of cool that they have different styles. Okay, I mean, I don't see how this isn't winning. How is this not winning? Yeah, there's that. So let's see, how are we going to actually win now? Take, take. I can take on e5. B-pawn's pinned. I mean, I almost want to play rook a to d1, just to be mean. It's probably a mistake. I think I just got to take it. I was just seeing the bishop could come out and stuff, so I'll just do this. Okay. Now I can just take this. Seems very reasonable. Could also get the rook out. Also reasonable. But I should be able to win this with 3 minutes left. That's easy even for me. I'm not up that much material, but the thing that really seals the deal, I think, is the exposed king with a queen on the board. And also, my pieces are all active. I mean, my rook's, okay, it's in the corner, but it's coming out, like, really soon. They have a lot of developing to do still, so... I mean, I could check. They'll go bishop d2, though. I guess then I take here. That will be a tempo on the rook. They could go rook c8, I guess. I don't really see any reason to fear playing king b1. I think king b1 would be fine. Oh, they're doing this. Okay. Protecting that, I guess. I kind of like taking, actually. Like, if I do that and they take, don't I have this check? If they go back to protect the knight, I win the rook. If they don't protect the knight, I take the knight. That seems good. I think it's good. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a little much. I don't know. It feels right to me. Guess they could just go here or something. Okay, they did that. That king's just so exposed. What I like about this is that I'm not letting the bishop move. So, like, black's position's kind of hard to play. You know? So, I can always play f3, solidify. I could play a3 also. I might play a3. Okay, now I win the rook, right? That bishop cannot check my king, so he's not going to win me or anything. Should be, we're close to resigns, I think. Because that just won a bunch more material. That bishop's pinned. I have check, I have take a pawn. I have rook here, I guess. Yeah, if I could get that in, that would be great. Just finish pinning. I'd like to play that, but that's slow. Wait on that one. Wait on this one. So he does that. Okay. Yeah, he's probably just going to check my king, I guess. I don't see anything to be afraid of, really, so I'll just go here. Like, if he checks me, I'll probably just go here, honestly. Like, try to get my king in the center. Protect the pawns. I gotta stay on dark squares because there's a bishop. This knight is sort of curtailed at the moment. But... okay, there's that, I guess. But... what do I do now? could take the pawn now. No, I don't think I should. How about just, let's just throw in a check. Maybe rook d8. I'm expecting that move. It's rook d8 would threaten. Not that much, really. Let's see what was there. Okay. If I just pin the bishop. They're not really going to take that, are they? They could. Maybe it's okay. Oh, they can't. They're pinned. Never mind. Well, I'll definitely play this next, I guess. Or possibly this move. Just a trade. I'm up too much material. I'm just down on time. I should probably be more nervous than I am, because I've lost stuff like this before. I don't think I will. I think I got this. This doesn't seem that hard. I just want to go here. That's a good place for the king, I think. Okay, they played there. The knight's a pesky piece. Gotta watch out for him. I would like to play rook d6. Just simplify this a bit, but if knight there. Okay, so they did this. So I guess I could. Yeah, I just want to go here. If knight b6, I just take a check. And then I win the knight too. So what should he do? I don't know. If he takes, I take. Okay, that's fine. The queen should beat these two minor pieces. Plus I'm up 10 million pawns. Okay, so he does that. Do I have any kind of like crazy check or anything? Running low on time. Pen. Get these pawns rolling. Be nice to fork and win the knight somehow. If he takes, I go check. If he blocks, I have f5. So he does that one. King f7, h5. Just gotta not blunder, not blundering is good. How about just check here? This seems like a good plan. Yeah, let's just go here, I think. Yay, I love increment. I'm back over a minute. I haven't even been looking at my time. That's a little disturbing for me, but because I really should do that. But okay. Yeah, let's just queen. Of course, we're in a queen here. Take, take. Okay, the king will have a square. Let's just simplify this. Now there's just those pawns, but I have a queen. So I'm expecting resigns very soon. Yeah. Okay, I'll just tell him good game. I'm pretty happy with this one. Let's see if I did okay. I mean, those E5-Morras can actually be quite frustrating because it feels like it should go like how this game went, but oftentimes they don't. So I'm going to follow my own advice and turn everything off and just come up with a couple conclusions about the game. So I think E5 is not a normal move. Like, it's a normal Sicilian move. You shouldn't really play it in the Morra, though. Because I have Queen B3. Also, yeah, H6 is super slow. So I think just with that alone, you know, I might even have tactics here. I didn't even think about it, but it's possible I have tactics here. Maybe not. But I think I played this part of the game well, but I'm not totally sure. Also, I think bishop d6 is not good. So he made 3 moves. Actually, 4 if you count e5. Well, I guess just 3. He made 3 moves that I felt were not quite right, so inaccurate. Oh, hey, why is it doing that? And then this was a blunder, apparently, which I knew because of knife f5. I wanted to play that in like 1 second, but I took my time and analyzed. Okay, I'm really wondering if bishop h5 is better here. Because you get this threat, and then I wanted to set up, you know, possibly something with like this idea. But I'd have to get rid of that knight. So that's why I went the other way. But yeah, I kind of missed this move. So here I was like, well, am I better? And I think I'm still better. Just my development's too good. And you know, I basically won my pawn back, right? So his king's unsafe. So I'm sure white's better. A5 seems slow also. Get why he played it though. Putting myself in a pin, but there's nothing that can attack this. There's no pawns that can attack it. So as long as that's the case, you can put yourself in a pin. Yeah, and then knight takes e5 I think was the winning move. Which means d6 is just a blunder. It's just too slow. I guess he wanted to get his bishop out and pin me probably. But instead I got this in. Yeah, and I think here I have to take right away. I was thinking about playing here, but then they could go like here, I thought. And then take, you know, with a rook. I don't know. This is still fine, I'm sure, but... Okay. The rest of the game is just... It was kind of easy, I thought. I don't know. Nothing special here. Improve my king. Trade. Give up my a pawn because I don't care. And then push my pawns. Yeah, this is too easy. So let's see what the review says now. 87.8. So I did make a mistake this game in 3 inaccuracies. So let's go ahead and just click the I do like this feature on chess.com, so let's see what it says. It says yeah, it's a book move, yes. What? Knight f3 is inaccurate? Are you kidding me? How is that inaccurate? What does the computer want? I think it's being silly. Yeah, knight f3 is like a top move. There's no way knight f3 is inaccurate. I guess bishop c4 is also good, but look, they're both like, okay, whatever. Low-level stockfish doesn't know. That's totally fine. This is why I don't always trust what the computer says about a move. Like, I mean, in this like feedback thing, I usually double check it and come up with my own Okay, bishop d2 might be inaccurate, but I liked it. It stops knight a5. Computer wants knight e3 right away. Okay, but then what about knight a5 here? Right? Like, what about this? Oh. Oh, never mind. That's still hanging. Kind of forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, I don't have to worry about knight a5 here. So this move's silly then. Yeah. Okay, but I was also concerned with like this potentially. So like, let's just say I go knight e3 and they go here. King f1. These are the moves. Okay, yeah, these ideas in the e5-Morras are common because it just helps the rook come out, and our king is totally safe. Like, we don't have any problems. You just have to keep an eye on the d4 square. So, okay, like you don't want a knight coming in there unexpectedly and like winning your queen or something. But yeah, even king f1 was a move though, probably with this idea, I guess. So, all right, anyway, let's continue. And I mean, I think this move's fine. Yeah, it's not a great move. It's kind of an obvious move. I guess it liked bishop d5. I was really wondering about the other one, though. Does it like bishop h5 at all? Or is there something? Because I thought this is kind of cool. I thought g6. And then here, I wanted to play castles queenside. I guess the queen could just check me and get off the line, though. Actually, computer doesn't even care. Oh, computer says I'm giving up too much material, maybe. Right? I give up a bishop. Give up another bishop. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, that would have been a cold shower. Right? The queen takes check. Oh, gosh, I calculated that wrong. When pawns move, it opens lines. Yeah, I got to remember that. That just means I have to do more puzzles and more visualization. Okay. But this is all fine. Let's go back to the thing. Oh, it's a great move. Bishop c3 exclam. Oh, look, it gave knight takes e5. Brilliant. Okay, I wouldn't go that far. It's not brilliant. It's just a winning move. It's a simple tactic. It's wins. So like, but I appreciate what chess.com is doing because I'm a marketing person in general. So like, I understand that the computer used to just always tell us like, oh, your move's good, it's best, it's good, it's best. But then on what we would think is awesome moves, it would say like inaccurate or like interesting. It would never like reward you. So now it's like they figured out how to like give you these brilliant moves when you play a tactic. So I like it. It's nice seeing the double exclams. But is that truly brilliant? No, it was kind of like really obvious. So whatever. I'm happy I found it though. I'd be mad if I didn't find it. Okay, and like that move's obvious too. Okay, so I think the rest was just, yeah, and the rest is just, you know, just that, and I'm yawning. Okay, well, it was nice to win a training game in that way. I like doing that. So 1782, I made up for yesterday. So that's good. And this is Stacia, and I'll be back with more chess. Okay.